love you, Sahab. And there were two things that happened that night. One was just moments into the fashion show and the music stopped. And for everybody who was present there, the silence was super deafening. I think Vikram really lost his nerve. Audience was cheering for him. Everybody was clapping. The models were sashaying down the ramp. Nobody really cared whether the music was on or not. And I think that is a huge testimony to the love and affection that they have. I think in that moment we realized that perfection is not important, love is. And that is what Vikram is, all heart, to everybody. And the second thing that happened was his mom was very, very unwell at that time. She was very serious. And I remember he said, I won't put up this fashion show if she's not there. And the fashion show was only complete because she was there. And many of us who know Vikram know that he lost his father 3 or 4 weeks back. So this fashion show. Anyway, good evening to everybody. Thank you so much. It's a matter of great pride that we could transform this beautiful hotel of ours against this breathtaking landscape. Really, this isn't just a venue, it's a living extension to a shared vision that we started about 6 months back, and it's a great privilege to be hosting this 35 years of Vikram's pure genius. And he's not like this curated to perfection. The hotel team has worked relentlessly and tirelessly for the last 72 hours non-stop to put this together. So a huge congratulations, led by Sushmita Sen, my very dear friend, the general manager of this hotel. Bhabhi Mehta, the show director. She's amazing. She's everything the show is. Their dance, her backstage team, each and every one. So thank you very much. We put our heart and soul into curating this event, and I really hope you enjoy it. And last but not the least, Vikram, you did your 25 years with us. You did your 35 years with us. And now, 15 years later, when you are doing your golden jubilee, we'll be there for you. So, thank you for being here. I love you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I had no idea that this was 50% of what we going to say. Because the only stress that I've had last 6 days is when the mic comes in your hand, please be kind, please. Backstage also I've said, so please discount 50% of what he's going to say.
I'm only going to praise you, Vikram, so you can discount 50%. Could get better. He's my brother. Now, you have known Vikram very long, much before he came on this club. And I thought at that point, when I thought, even then, that he was really talented and very hardworking. Till when he started working with us. Sure, she went to Miami to get your clothes. We went to Galaxy Apartment together. You know, I was so honored and privileged. When he asked me to come and walk for him, he asked me to run away from him. Run for him. I'll do that. Walking is something very easy. Made me do the difficult shit. Made me run. No, please, Vikram. Because we did his growth. Yeah, because if he was with us, we had so many films, perhaps at that point in time, we would have done a sequel to the original, perhaps, or some Hindi film, but we chose to do a regional film. You refused to work with me, Shosh, and so many other people like us. He did. And that is what I like about Vikram. Vikram Phadnis and a few other names that was strong, Vikram. So strong. But he has always been this strong. So when we were doing the show, I remember that I messed up my back. And Vikram said he gave me a massage. Massage देगा. So 52 kilos at that point, I was like 35 kilos. But very strong. I could feel his fingers going through my skin, my bones. And amazing head massage. And goes up to the neck. Then go back. By the time you got the lower back, I said, us. It's really painful, you're very strong. We all love you. My sisters cried when you left us. My parents lost a son. Now that you come back, see, they made those movies. I called him up and I told him that, wow, is there anything to me in your film? You? What are you in your film? See, okay, knocking up on this person's door. It was a profession. Just going to do some personal things.
Thank you everyone who's been a part of this evening. I have friends here. Just before I move on, I just want to thank you for supporting my vision. Most importantly, I want to say thank you to a man who gave me my identity in this industry, this Salman Khan. I didn't know what it means to sit in an aircraft. He made my first passport. He showed me the world, and he gave me an identity that nobody else did. So thank you. I've said this in all my interviews, I owe everything I am today only to Salman and his entire family. They've not only been kind, they've taken me as a son of that house. And like I said, the first time I sat on a flight and I went abroad was with Almira and Salman, and he showed me a different side of the world that I would have never been able to see had it not been the identity and the platform that he gave me to become a designer in this industry. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Most importantly, thank you everyone for taking the time out to I really appreciate and value every single person who's here, and some people who couldn't believe I am what I am is only because of friends let me dream and believe in everything that I want to do and see. So thank you. It's 35 years, I'm still hustling, I'm still struggling. I believe your best move for the last job done, and I'm going to make this effort to keep this spirit alive in me. every single day.